Have y'all seen this trend? A lovely, vibrant woman full of life. Her caption reads, "What do you mean he drained the life out of you?" Then it cuts to her before. Same woman, but the light in her eyes, gone. Her spark, missing. There's a concept called feminine energy harvesting. Have you heard of it? The idea is this. Women, especially feminine women, carry energy that is magnetic, healing, creative. And some say men are drawn to it, but not to protect it, to consume it, mirror it. They absorb her softness, adopt her glow, pick up her lingo, her style, her soul. He's wearing her energy as his own. Meanwhile, she shrinks. She's tired, disconnected, not herself. Skin's breaking out, hair's dry, cortisol belly. People think they're attracted to him, but what if they're really attracted to the woman whose personality he stole? Have you seen this happen? Do you think feminine energy can be harvested? Or is this just social media psychology?
And then when you break up with that man, there's no one else. And you don't know why there's such a deep depression and loneliness and the sadness. Because something was done. And when you don't know that, a lot of times, especially when men have money, you don't know how a lot of these men get this money. A lot of them might have education, but everybody gets an education is not always very successful, but they do. And a lot of them learn how to do black magic and how to take energy from a woman's pussy and will have sex with her and pull her birthright off of her through her pussy. And then you see them doing very well, and then you see the woman going down. Every woman that sleeps with them goes down because the entity on them pulls that off her. They don't want her. They just slept with her. When they see a certain light or certain energy on her, they pull it off of her, and then nobody else does either. She wonders.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all pay. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. The person that you're with can be siphoning your energy without you even knowing, especially your feminine energy. People will get into a relationship looking real beautiful and leave the relationship looking a hot mess. Let's get into it.
Energy harvesting is a real thing, especially when it comes to women who embody divine feminine energy. The life force that divine feminine women carry is a powerful life force. It's very powerful. Why? Because of her essence, because of her light, because of her ability to transmute dark energy to light energy, because of her ability to heal. A divine feminine woman has the ability to heal herself, heal others. A divine feminine woman can create and transform anything. So if a man comes into that high vibrational divine feminine's life, he could either be coming to drain her of that essence that she so carries, or protect her and align with her energy. So if a man comes in and seeks the wisdom from a divine feminine woman without replenishing that energy back into her, he's draining her of her essence. That's energy harvesting. The divine feminine is the missing piece to the divine masculine's ascension. The divine feminine leads. She leads. She leads you to your higher self. Not all men lean into that. Some do and some don't. Some men will either co-create with her energy or try to control her energy. So if you're a divine feminine woman and you carry a divine essence within you, and there are people in your life who try to control you or dim your light or take from you without ever pouring back into you, that is energy harvesting. But to have somebody come with you, to rise with you, uplift you, pour into you as you pour into them, that is real power. That is a powerful divine masculine energy coming to align with your divine feminine energy. The divine masculine protects his woman. He uplifts his woman. Most men don't know what to do with the divine feminine energy, so they abuse it and they misuse it. So you have to be willing to discern what type of energies you are dealing with so that you know how to protect your energy from being harvested.
Because we know these predators do not want to work together. Energy harnessing versus energy harvesting. When you harness your own energy through celibacy, God, personal growth and development, you maintain, you get your inner glow, inner power, get your own blessings. Then the energy harvesting is when a predator comes in, deceives you, manipulate and dominate your power from you. And when you realize that's what's happening, you allow it. Somebody got to have the energy. Either you going to harness your energy or you going to let somebody harvest your energy. The seeds are planted. That's your energy. It's a harvest. And they're going to reap your blessings. Because we know these predators do not want to work together. They don't want women to have the power. They don't want to work on their own power. They don't want to work on their own power. They don't want women to have power. They don't want us to have power together. And we go into a team or a partnership and we work together. You got the physical strength. You can do this. You know what I'm saying? I delegate, use my power to manifest as a life of prosperity and abundance. So if somebody take your power from you, that's making you weaker. It's like a battery, baby. It's like a battery. So you got the battery and your power is going down. It's going down. And the glow and the blessings go in that direction. And you sexually engaging with them. So you giving so much of your power away, so much of your energy away in different areas of this person, when you can harness your own energy and plant your own seeds and reap from your harvest. You understand what I'm saying?
So I already have a video on my page talking about how men love to harvest women's energy and how much time they really spend just harvesting women's energy. So go watch that video before you watch this one, because I'm going to be adding to that. I'm going to be slipping in more tea on how men do this. So another piece to this story is, in order for men to actually harvest your energy, you have to like them. You have to have feelings for them. You have to care for them. If you've seen the videos on this app about men saying that they manipulate women into having feelings for them because the sex is better, because it is better, because the woman is actually opening her heart, her soul. She's freely giving him all of her energy, all of that love, all of that care, all of that fertile energy is going straight into him because she wants it to. She's okay with giving him life because she has feelings for him. That is why when these men leave that woman who was feeding them this energy and they go around whoring themselves out to all these other women, because they're up now, their money is getting good, they're getting more opportunities and attention because of that woman's care and emotions and feeding him that life right into him. So he's going to be getting opportunities and everything's looking up for him. So when he goes to these other women, those other women don't feel like that about him. Those other women are not going to be able, he's not going to be able to harvest off of those women, because those women don't truly care about those men. Because these are the women that only see these men because of the opportunities they're receiving, because of the money going up, because of the opportunities spilling out and they're getting more attention, or simply because of that woman that they were harvesting energy from. All of these women saw that that specific woman found value in that man, and they have no idea why, so they have to find out for themselves. Those women are simply there to benefit off of all of the opportunities and money that that man is receiving. Once that money stops, they're out. That's simply all they care about. And what they're actually doing is also, while they're sleeping with these other women that don't care about them, that harvested energy that they harvested from that woman who really does have feelings for them slowly starts to deplete, and it goes into each and every other person that they have intercourse with. So a little piece of that harvested energy is going into those other women. He's not going to receive any of it back because those women don't care. Those women are closed off. Their heart isn't open to that man. They're simply there to benefit off of like the material or the attention. That is why those men always end up crawling back to that same woman that they were able to harvest energy from, because she truly loved them and had feelings and emotions and care for them. That is why they always end up crawling back, because once that energy is gone, they will crash and burn again. They will have no attention. They will have no opportunities. Their money will stop. So they will go back to that same woman who they were able to harvest from and take it. If that woman allows it, they will take it. They will bang her for a couple months, a couple weeks, and then they're doing the same shit where they leave you behind, and then they go back out and have these, women who don't care about them again. And it's a constant cycle. That's why you should never let no ex, no man who broke your heart come back. These men know exactly what they're doing, and they know why they're doing it. Okay? They will notice when that energy is gone, and that's when they'll come back to you. And listen to these men on this app. Read between the lines, because they'll literally tell you. They're literally telling us. They say that they are manipulating women into liking them and having feelings for them because the sex is better. What do you think is making the sex better? It's the energy. It's how they're benefiting off of that woman's energy. I'm telling y'all, you got to be careful out here. Protect your womb, protect your portal in between your legs, because these men will take advantage. Okay?
Why you feel so much lighter when you break up with a man. It's because he was harvesting your energy. I mean that.
No. That's scratching the surface. We haven't even gone as deep as that goes. And let me explain. Men alter your life so much, and it's not even intentional. Like, this is just what happens. You can deny it all you want to, but it has shown, even in the strongest women, dealing with a weak man will change your life financially, physically. And no, it's not all of them. It's just those ones that suck you dry. You can't do anything for yourself. You're always worried about them. They can't do anything on their own. They can't take care of you financially. They can't do anything for you. They're sucking you dry, toxic, all those things. Those kind of men. Now, those strong masculine men that are taking care of you and allowing you to be feminine, those men, they take a small portion from you, but they also fill it back up. It's totally different. Even sexually, when you're having intercourse with a guy who is toxic, or he's on a different frequency than you, he's on a different level than you start to become him. Yeah. You start to become everything that he is. If he's fighting demons, you're going to start fighting them. If he's depressed, you're going to start getting depression. If he's anxious, you're going to start feeling a little nervous every single time. And I was talking to one of my sisters, and I was like, why every time I have a downfall in life, I was in a relationship? Every time. And every time I was single, I was my best self. I mean, I created some of the most beautiful things when I was celibate. I think there's more to be studied about this, but I do see a lot of women are waking up, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Energy harvesting is the act of feeding off of people on an energetic level by keeping them in a low vibrational state. Things like fear, doubt, guilt, woundedness, shame, basically keeping folks on a trauma loop. And you can see this in relationships between people, like where there's like a narcissist and an empath. But you can also see this in work environments, those really traumatic work environments that keep people feeling really low about themselves, but they keep coming back because they don't see that another way of earning a living is possible. So they keep on staying at that toxic work environment because they're in such a low energetic state and so energetically drained that the cycle continues. This is a manifestation of the trauma loop of grind culture.
So I heard from this creator, so this didn't come from me, that men harvest women's energy, their love energy, because the energy of love is a very high vibrational energy. And love always come naturally. It's not a learned response. It's a natural response. And when love comes from a woman and is given to a man, that whole man's life can change. But men harvest that energy without reciprocating. And I feel that is wrong. And then they turn around and use that same energy with other women, providing them material things, while this other woman sits back and just opens her heart to him, and he treats her like crap. I know one thing. Before I give my energy away, his heart needs to be open. It needs to be open. Because if not, the only person that's going to benefit from said energy is me. Yeah, I'm selfish like that. Because I tell you, I really thought about her statement when she said this. And when I realized that that is the reason why men that you have been involved with, that you've given your love to, come back, or they're calling you. Like, I got guys calling me from 10 years ago. And then when you emit such an energy of confidence, love, self-worth, you attract a lot. Because you can't control who you attract, but you can control who you give your attention to. And the thing is, I only give attention to people who reciprocate the same. Free exchange is not a robbery. I'm just saying.
Now, a lot of men are aware of this, but a lot of women are not aware of this, and that is where the problem lies. If you're not aware that your energy can be stifled rather through just being friends with the person, and or especially through sexual activities, you need to stop and watch this video, because this is very, very interesting. When I saw the video of the young lady who was literally in the relationship, she was beautiful and all of that, and once she leave the relationship, she looked like a completely different person. Like, her entire energy was sucked out of her body. I knew that I had to talk about this, because at the end of the day, a lot of people don't realize the trauma, the work that your body go through. A lot of women don't realize the work that your body go through. One, giving birth, and then two, simply just being with a man, okay? And the men who know how to siphon your energy are going to try to do it through sexual activity. So whenever you're having sex with a person and the person is saying, oh, you're going to love me forever, I'm your daddy, you're going to give me this, you're going to give me that, and da-da-da, you know how y'all be doing, in bed and stuff like that. When that person is telling you all these things, and in the process of that, a lot of people don't realize. So let me show you this book that I have. This book book right here is called Blood, Sex, Magic. And in this book, it talks about like the process of how to manifest during your big O, right? And a lot of time in the whole process of it, so for example, you and your partner, if you guys come together and decide this together, it's not something that, or just one person decide they want to do, because then you're stifling the other person's energy, because so much energy is released during that time that you can manifest things with. So if you decided to think about the same thing at the same time while you're intimate and also about to reach your big O, so during that time you can focus at the same time on the same thing and manifest it. But if, for example, while that person is inside of you and they're telling you all these things, especially a bum, right, they're going to be like, oh, you're going to love me, and they could be thinking that without even saying it out loud. They could be thinking it while they're doing that, and you know you're in the moment, you're in the zone, and you're just enjoying yourself, and all this fluid is being released and all this energy is being intertwined and mixing with each other. This man is manifesting a better life, and you are basically releasing all of that to him. You don't know that it's happening, especially if they're not saying anything. They're just kind of quiet, just thinking about other things, you know, without you knowing. You're literally giving this person your energy. So from one of my videos with the Selena Gomez video with Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber, somebody left a comment about how they believe the person that they're with was putting witchcraft on them. And I wanted to address that in this video. So I'm done with the energy harvesting situation. It kind of have something to do with it as well, but all the things that she was saying in the comment basically tells me, yeah, this person was doing some sort of love spell. And I tell you all the time, men also do love spells as well. The energy harvesting is a form of love spell because you're messing with that person's energy. But when the person was like, oh, you know, she found that person's initial in the back of their bedboard, I knew that person was already doing love spells on them by putting his initial in the back of the bedboard, which is the bed that they both lay in. That's like writing somebody's name and putting it under your pillow and sleeping with it, right? He was writing his initials in the back of their picture frames or her picture frames, which is another way, because you could do a spell where you could basically, I have a picture frame right here, let me show you. So basically, like a picture right here, you can just, if you don't want people to see what you're doing, you can write something with your saliva or with some sort of oil in front of a picture on the picture frame to basically put a spell on the person who is in the picture. So there are so many ways. Just because you cannot see it doesn't mean it's not actual love spells, right? So he was putting his initial behind her pictures and she didn't know anything about it. And when she was explaining it, it sounded as though it was a very tumultuous relationship and there was a lot going on in that relationship. So it's very interesting that when I saw it, I was like, yeah, definitely. And then probably her mirrors too. I think she did say mirrors, but definitely the back of the pictures, and on her walls, you know, and also the back of their bedboard. The picture is definitely a love spell. And even when she described it, she was like, yeah, you know, all these things were happening in the relationship, and even months after we broke up, I couldn't stop thinking about this man, even though, you know, I wanted to break up with him for 3 years. I stayed in the relationship just because I couldn't get out. That's love spell. And if you guys are interested, there's a way, there's a spell that you could do to heal your broken heart, especially like if you are trying to get out of a relationship and you, I don't know, you feel broken about that. You can use ginger, so like ginger root, and then, you know, boil the ginger to soften it up, and you need a knife to cut the ginger, and you'll take a piece of something that's important to you, like a necklace, and you're going to put it inside the ginger. Then you're going to pin the ginger closed, and you're going to go somewhere at a crossroad and bury it. That's something that you could do to heal your broken heart. If you feel brokenhearted, you know, after leaving someone who has a hold on you, you can do something like that to get rid of that. Because when that love spell, or when a sexual spell, or when any kind of spell is there and you're trying to break out of it, a lot of time it's harder to break out of it, especially when your heart is involved. So this is something that you could do as well. But I tell you ladies all the time, please be careful out here. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go find love, but also find love with an open mind. You know the things that could possibly happen in the process of you finding love. So be very careful, because men are out here casting spells on women as well. They might be thinking, oh, you know, it's just women casting spells. No, we got the power. But men are trying to do it to gain power over you. So you be very, very careful, because that boom boom is very, very powerful. So don't let just anybody in there, okay? They have to be deserving of it. It's not a free fall. Anyways, talk to y'all later.
These niggas don't like us. These niggas are threatened by us. These niggas are trying to humble us. Why? So that we can feel low like them. They don't really like us. They're trying to suck our freaking energy. They're trying to cipher our energy out of us so that they can do the things they need to do for themselves to survive. Don't give them your energy. It's a scam. It's a fucking scam. You're not attracted to me, so why are you in my business? Why do you feel the need to humble me if you're not attracted to me? Why are you talking to me if you're not attracted to me? Why can't I be successful with children? Why can't I get another man with children? Why can't I get married? What's it to you? Why do you care so much about my life and my decisions? What the fuck is going on? Be careful of a man who's trying to humble you. Oh, you need to be humble. Oh, you're a 5 anyway. Oh, you're a 7 anyway. Oh, nobody's gonna love you other than your baby daddy. Why do you give a fuck? Stay safe. I gotta go.
Like I said, we're going to touch up some stuff on this book. So in this book is called Spell of Abundance, Love, Wealth, and Protection. So in this book, on the first page, actually, I have a glamour affirmation that you will basically say, you stand in front of the mirror and you stare at yourself and you admire yourself, and you will say to yourself how beautiful you are. You'll basically seal this your beauty, like your glam, after you've done your makeup, or even stand in front of the mirror naked with nothing on, so you can really reaffirm yourself of your beauty, of your confidence, and all that. This book is mainly for like self-confidence and self-elevation, you know, calling the goddess in you, calling the divinity in you, you know, calling the beauty in you, and also work with the moon, because the moon represents the woman, the mother, womb, water, all of this. So yeah, I have all the steps in here of all the spells that you need to do. It even has one to get rid of unwanted guests. It's pretty funny. To get rid of unwanted guests. And this book right here, right? So I'm gonna run down real quick of all the materials that you're going to need. You will need a brand new broom. It has to be brand new. And you'll need a piece of parchment paper, a black pen, a black trash bag, because we're going to get rid of this sucker, right? And of course your intentions. And also I have spells on here that you can say. I have daily affirmations. And also I have spells on here that you can do every single day to work with the energy of the planets of the day, and also the archangels that work with the day. So anyways, there's so many spells. There's a 7-day manifestation spell with archangels. And let's see. A 30-day money spell with bay leaves and the Fihu sign, which is a money sign. It's like an F with the extra part. Anyways, the symbol's there, and I even show you like what you need to do, what the sigil look like, all that. And the keys to enhance your spell. So there are different things on here on how to enhance your spell and basically grow your finance, grow your love, self-love, self-admiration, chance to say to yourself to give you that extra energy to go about your day. And also tips to enhance your spell. Oh, I already said this. And morning coffee abundance prosperity spell. You guys remember I just shared a video about morning coffee and how important it is when it comes to hoodoo, and how you can basically use your first cup of coffee in the morning to manifest a better life or a better day, or to bring forth money to you. So don't let, you know, you're already doing these things anyway, so you might as well just incorporate something a little bit extra to basically boost your thing. And here's to influence your boss spell. So this one, I'm sure people who are actually working are going to love this. It's to influence your boss and attract favors towards you at work. Because look, in this economy, we're all working and we need some boost at work, and we also sometimes need to be tied to our job, so therefore you don't get fired. You know what I mean? So there's some stuff that you could do to basically tie yourself to your job, and or tie the job to you. And once you're done and you're all tired of that job, you can get rid of it. It's not something that's completely permanent, but use magic, guys. It's here for you to use. You have the herbs in your closet, you have the herbs in your pantry, you have the candles that you could just simply buy some candles super cheap. Use magic to elevate your life. Use magic to make yourself better. Let me tell you, Jesus was out here using magic, okay? Walking on water and stuff and turning water into wine. Sounds like magic to me. But anyways, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.